Chosen in the dark, where power ends and love begins. Chapter 4. I didn't sleep, not because I was afraid someone would break in again, but because my mind refused to let go of one question. Why warn me instead of stopping me? If the man from the clinic, the man whose voice still echoed in my head, had the power he implied, then stopping me would have been easy. A phone call, a closed door, a revoked contract. Instead, he warned. Warnings were what you gave people you didn't want to crush. That detail mattered. Morning came gray and heavy. Port Valen always looked like it was holding its breath before sunrise, as if the city itself was waiting to see who would survive the day. I stood in my kitchen with a cup of coffee I hadn't touched, staring at the note on the counter. Don't take the waterfront case. I folded it once, then twice, then placed it in my bag. Not as a reminder, as evidence. The clinic buzzed with low tension when I arrived. Maren avoided my eyes. That alone told me everything. I didn't go to my office immediately. Instead, I walked straight to the administrative wing. 2 knocks. Firm. Dr. Havel, the clinic director, looked up from his desk with practiced neutrality. "Ilara," he said. "You're early." "I'm taking the waterfront case," I replied. No preamble, no softening. He leaned back slowly, his fingers steepled. "That case is sensitive," he said carefully. "So are most trauma cases. This one is different." I waited. Dr. Havel sighed. "The patient is under private protection," he said. "We were told to assign a senior specialist." "You did," I said. "You assigned me." "That was before—" "Before what?" I pressed. He hesitated. And there it was. The hesitation that didn't belong in a medical discussion. "This city," he said finally, "has its own ecosystem." I smiled faintly. "So do patients," I replied. "They still deserve care." Dr. Havel studied me for a long moment. "You're not from here," he said. "No." "That's both your strength and your weakness." He stood. "You may see her," he said quietly, "but you will follow protocol." "Always," I said. That was a lie. The room where they kept the girl was nothing like the clinic. No windows. 2 security guards outside. Not police. Private. My stomach tightened. Inside the air was warm, heavy with antiseptic and silence. She lay curled on her side, dark hair tangled against the pillow, her body tense even in sleep. 19. God. I took a slow breath and pulled a chair closer, not too close. Distance mattered. When her eyes opened, they snapped to me instantly, alert, fear masked as defiance. "Hi," I said softly. "I'm Ilara." She didn't respond. "That's okay," I added. "You don't have to talk." Her fingers twitched under the blanket. "People keep telling me what I have to do," she whispered suddenly. Her voice was rough, raw. "I won't," I said. She frowned slightly. "I won't tell you what to do," I clarified. "I'll just sit here." That got her attention. Silence stretched. Then, "They said you were safe." My chest tightened. "Who said that?" She hesitated, then shook her head. "He watches," she whispered. My grip tightened on the chair. "Who?" Her eyes flicked to the corner of the room, not to the guards, to the shadow between them. "He doesn't touch," she said. "He decides." I swallowed. The words fit too well. "Does he hurt you?" I asked. "No," she said immediately. "He stops it." That wasn't relief. That was dependence. My stomach turned. When I stepped back into the hallway, he was already there, leaning against the far wall, hands in his pockets, watching the guards like they were furniture. Our eyes met. No surprise. Of course he'd be here. "You ignored me," he said quietly. "You warned me," I corrected. He pushed off the wall and walked toward me. Every step measured. "Do you understand what you're stepping into?" he asked. "I understand trauma," I replied. "And control." His jaw tightened. "Then you understand this girl is alive because I say so." "And broken because of the world you run," I shot back. The guard stiffened. He lifted a hand slightly. They relaxed. Power, unquestioned. "Careful," he murmured. "You're confusing cause and effect." I stepped closer, closer than was wise. "Careful," I echoed. "You're confusing protection with ownership." For the first time, his control cracked. Just a fraction. Enough. The air between us felt charged, dangerous, alive. "You shouldn't provoke me," he said softly. "I shouldn't have to," I replied. "If you're really on her side." Silence fell between us. Heavy. He searched my face, not for fear, for something else. Conviction. "You think you can help her?" he said. "I know I can," I answered. "But not like this." "And him?" he asked suddenly. "Can you help him too?" I froze. "You," he clarified. "Can you help someone like me?" The question wasn't mocking. It was almost honest. I didn't answer immediately. Then I said the only truth that mattered. "I can help people who want to stop bleeding," I said, "even if they cause the wound." Something dark flickered in his eyes. He leaned in slightly. "And what if I don't want to stop?" I met his gaze. "Then I won't save you," I said. "I'll survive you." That did it. A slow smile curved his lips. Not amusement. Recognition. "Port Valen is going to eat you alive," he said. "Maybe," I replied. "But it won't own me." His phone buzzed. He glanced at it once, then looked back at me. "This isn't over," he said. "I know," I replied. He turned and walked away. I watched him go, my pulse loud in my ears, because in that moment, something terrifying became clear. He wasn't testing me anymore. He was watching to see if I'd break. And I had just proven I wouldn't.